I asked Daniel Sunshine to compose a contrafact based on Mr. PC by John Coltrane. And I'll ask him about the piece after you hear the performance. On the screen, you can see the lead sheet of Daniel's composition. Okay, so Daniel, tell us about your composition. What was your thought process in composing that fine contrafact?
So first I wanted to think about, when you hear a lot of these minor blues, like Mr. PC or like Equinox, like those train minor blues, he starts with like a motive, and then in some cases he does the exact same thing over the 4-chord. But in this case I wanted to try doing more of like an AAB type approach, like what we were talking about before, where you have the motive in the first bar, and then in the 5th bar it's slightly changed rhythmically to accentuate different parts of the beat over this bass line. Now the bass line is written like a 7/8 notes per the bar, so it goes over the bar line, and that repeats kind of like an ostinato, resetting every 4 bars. So in the first 4 bars, the melody hits a lot of those bass line points, like beat 4 and then the second bar, beat 2 and beat 4, right on the beat, the melody's hitting with the bass. But in the second 4 bars, I wrote the melody to play more around those beats instead of on them. And then for the last 4 bars, I try something completely different, once again, hitting on and off the beats. So it's on the beats in the first 4 bars, playing around the beats in the second 4 bars, and then the last 4 bars on and off the beats, mixing it up with the motive.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. So now what we can try, before we talked about different modes and the use of characteristic triads associated with these modes. Now I would like to ask Luke to demonstrate the use of these modes based on Daniel's composition. All right, so guys, it's all yours. Excellent, guys. Excellent, guys. Great job. So look, tell us about your approach to improvisation.
Okay, so for a minor blues like this, especially in the style of like Coltrane, that's kind of what the sound I had in mind. He really exemplifies the use of the natural six on some of these minor chords, so that suggests like a Dorian sound. So I really was trying to play clearly like Dorian, like the Dorian mode, also some of like the upper structure triads. Another one that sounds really good on a minor chord, like C minor, would be flat 7, so like a B flat minor, a B flat major, arpeggio rather. And then over these dominant sections that connect like the two modal sounds, I was trying to use more of like an altered sound, which then again is more, you know, upper structure triads and arpeggios. But yeah, I was really trying to key into the Dorian and the flat 7 major upper structure triads.
It was like extremely well demonstrated the way you kind of use your fine technical abilities of your instrument, and with each chorus create more tension, kind of going up after the 13, that characteristic beauty mark of the Dorian mode. And also, you know, to alleviate the tension that you guys generated, you use that beautiful flat 7 upper structure triad going downwards. Kind of reminded me of the second chorus of Miles Davis on kind of So and So What, when he uses precisely the same idea with the upper structure triads, you know, for 8 bars. So you use that exactly. So very fine. You can guys hear that it's very idiomatic to do these like these fast runs on the saxophone and basically capitalize on the use of different modes and spell them exactly as they appear, you know, or as an arpeggiation, and really accentuating these characteristic notes in your solo. And another thing that was particularly effective is the mixture of your blues elements in your playing, especially in the final 4 bars of your solo. You know, the chords themselves already have these like blue notes, you know, so in addition to a clear modal statement, you also were able to integrate the roots of blues, which are, you know, rooted in a blues scale.